All right. Hello, everybody. Hello, Michael. Hello, Glenn on Zoom and Michael on Clubhouse. Welcome to RØDECaster User Meetup on both Clubhouse and on this new channel that I just started called Learner to Learner. You can watch the live stream on YouTube on learnertolearner.com/live, as I have pinned up on the Clubhouse room. And Michael, lots of stuff going on.
Yeah. The link doesn't seem to go to anything.
Does it not go to the live chat, the live stream?
It says no results found. The page you
crap.
requested could not be found.
Let me see if I can.
Sorry about that.
Is it streaming?
And my brain is generally not found, if that helps. So, I'm here, but who knows how much I'm actually here. And I don't know.
All right, I'm going to copy.
It's been an interesting few weeks. And honestly, with my sleep schedule, the way it's gone, these rooms in the evenings just are harder for me to come to anymore.
That's okay. That's okay.
You will keep on doing your thing, and
I know, and you'll come in anytime you want to, and you feel like it. You're welcome anytime.
I see you now.
Does it work now? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I also have invited. JohnLow is also here. I've also invited Glenn, a new friend that I got to know from the eChem community. I'm gonna try to see if I can sync up visually for both JohnLow and a few seconds. I had to click resume to continue the live stream. Hopefully it works. If not, lesson learned. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can attempt to add JohnLow or not. JohnLow, I was trying to add JohnLow and it crashed. But at least we have Glenn. Glenn looks like he's having his dinner right now. But I'm gonna, Glenn, are you all right if I add you to the live stream, or do you want to wait until you're done eating? That's fine too. Can you see the live feed? Can you see me actually? Let me see.
I have it again.
Oh, you have it again?
YouTube.
Okay, good. I'm going to see if I can add JohnLow as my guest.
I'll just be here for your sound effects, John.
Thank you.
They crashed again.
Thank you.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so I don't know. Okay, I probably shouldn't add JohnLow. It's funny. How is that possible that whenever I
Go ahead.
Whenever I try to add JohnLow, it crashes. Should I then not try to add JohnLow? Oh, no.
If you don't want it to crash, then don't add JohnLow.
Okay, how about if I do camera 2 and
No
then
judging, just
I assign to camera 2. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't work. I'm gonna assign JohnLow to camera 2 and see if it crashes or not. While we're testing, we might as well live dangerously. I'm gonna assign JohnLow to
While we wait,
2.
let's have a music interlude, shall we?
All right. Okay, JohnLow might be able to. Okay, all right. Okay, so what we're gonna do? This is for Clubhouse people, and maybe a little bit for Glenn also, since Glenn is fairly new.
There's nobody else on Clubhouse. It's fine.
Well, in case people listen to replays.
That's true.
So what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna bring the RØDECaster User Meetup that we all know about for the last 3+ years that we've been doing to bring it to Clubhouse. No, bring it to YouTube. And so when we do that, I will be able to at least visually show people things, and hopefully it doesn't crash. Well, when the software is released, hopefully it will be it wouldn't crash. Because I just literally downloaded it within an hour of going on live, because I want to live dangerously. So I'm going to report some of the bugs there. But eChem Live is what I'm using. JohnLow, somehow, interestingly, whenever I try to add you, JohnLow is now in Clubhouse. Oh, now he's on. I'm afraid to add you, John, because I'm afraid it'll crash again. But let me see if I'm able to get John to join me on on the live stream. Okay, oops. Why am I hearing an echo? Maybe it was John. Was that from you, John? Nope. John's muted. Was
I
it
see
me?
him now on YouTube.
Oh, maybe it's me. Let me see. Sound. No, secondary. Okay. All
It's
right, good.
me.
John, can you say something? See if
John,
you
can you
have
say
any
something?
problem? It's me.
Oh, is it Michael? Check. No,
No, I don't
what's
think
go-
so.
What's going? Oh, I know what it. Oh no, it's not. Okay. JohnLow's not saying anything about some. Whenever some Michael say something.
I'm speaking. Hello.
Check.
I'm
Okay,
speaking.
It's fine.
Now you're muted on Clubhouse. So I'm getting your audio through the Miku
Yeah,
John.
that's right.
Okay.
So now, oh, it's him. Okay, so it's John. So now, Glenn, give me a thumbs up if you are okay getting on the live stream on YouTube. Let me see if I'm even streaming right now. Glenn, can you hear me? Well, can people in Zoom actually hear me? Can people in Zoom hear me? Let me see if I can. Oh, I think John is typing, so he must be able to. Okay, I can see Glenn. I can see. I'm gonna spotlight this for everyone. Oh, I mute myself. Oh, maybe I was because of the crash. I was muted. Okay, so was I muted for Zoom people? Okay, I was muted. Okay, so I didn't check. So because of the crashing, I was muted. Okay, so Glenn, I was just gonna ask, since you're having dinner, I wanted to make sure that you do you want to finish your dinner before you agree to get on?
Hey, now I can speak.
Yay! Oh,
So what happened was that you were muted and I couldn't
Yes.
hear anything. And for the life of me, for the past 5 minutes, I was figuring what's happening because I cannot hear any audio.
oh.
And then
so
I
it's
saw
me as
everybody
Rusu.
muted.
I see.
I went on Clubhouse and I hear you guys. And I forgot that the whole entire Zoom never had an audio to begin with.
Well, I think what happened was and give me a thumbs up if you want to get on live stream, Glenn. If you don't want to get on live stream, or you can speak at least. We should be able to hear you now, Glenn. You're still muted on Zoom. This would be on your Zoom call. You can see that your mic is muted.
Okay, there
there
we
you
go.
go.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay.
I can hear you now.
Okay, gentlemen, how are both of you doing?
Good. So we have,
Hello.
I'm going to see if, we also have Michael on Clubhouse. I'm going to see if I can actually get the view so that you can see Clubhouse people as well. It looks like, okay, John, say something? So that you can see. I think it's an active.
John, say something.
There you go. Oh,
Chat. Hello.
the active speaker.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, the active speaker is not live. Okay, on my layout, the active speaker is not live.
But also the dark mode ring speaker ring is not great. It's not easy to see sometimes. But I'm seeing the ring moving on the YouTube stream.
Active speaker. I'm going to see if my active speaker is. Maybe I have to reassign it. I'm going to assign it to myself, and then active speaker. And is the active speaker not working on
Maybe
Clubhouse?
if
Oh,
I
there you
see
go.
that,
Yeah, there you go. That's
then
what I needed.
I
yes.
come out. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. And Glenn, if you speak, you're going to be on. There you go.
Okay. It's okay.
So whoever's speaking is gonna pop on. So whoever's speaking is gonna be pop on. If not, I can switch to the two users. Then both of you can be on at the same time. So Glenn, welcome to the test. I crashed a few times. And I think, Glenn, give us a bit of an intro. Since we have all the familiar faces on Clubhouse, we don't need to have any introduction. And you are the fresh face on here. So tell us a little bit about yourself, where you are, and how you discovered here.
I came across. Well, first of all, I'm a CPA. I live in the Washington D.C. area, town outside of DC called McLean, Virginia. Um, I've become fascinated with the streaming world for the last 7 months. It started with an idea of building a website for my coin collection, and it has morphed into my own podcast studio. So it's gone places, but so I've got a lot of equipment, and I can sort of use it to do what I want it to do, but I don't know all the capabilities. I've had my RØDECaster for forever, but I just don't know all that it can do, and I haven't tried all that it can do. And so I saw John comment on uh, he made a comment somewhere, and I saw that he knew something about the RØDECaster, and so I asked him if he had any videos, and he said no, but he has a discussion group on Tuesdays, and he gave me the link, and here I am.
There you go. That's right. So exactly it. And I'm actually even newer, Glenn, on Ecamm. I think maybe coming up 2 months, maybe. But I've been eyeing it, interested in it, but never really get to. I didn't want to pay. I was using OBS for the longest time, but I guess
Hey, OBS.
you you get what you pay for at least for what I'm doing. So my main podcasts usually have anywhere from 2 to 5, 6, 7, 8 guests all at the same time, and trying to do it on OBS with good sound and good connection and good experience for my guests. I guess I just have to pay for it because I've tried all things. I tried the interview mode on Ecamm Live. The one that is the best is this Zoom integration, which is the reason why I'm using the beta. I just installed beta 5 and installed it, and it crashed a few times for me. Not sure why. I'm going to report that back. But this is why I'm doing it. But as far as RØDECaster is concerned, I think everybody on camera as well as in Clubhouse have a RØDECaster. And Glenn, do you have a RØDECaster Pro 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's I could probably get one of my cameras to go on it, but I'll try to show it to me. It's actually I don't think I can bring it into the view here. Anyway, it's right to my right here.
Okay, it's right to my right too. I do have a camera for my RØDECaster, at least on the screen here that you can see, for the specific reason of what we do with RØDECaster Pro User Meetup, and the reason why I find it very helpful because I created this meetup for myself selfishly when I first got the RØDECaster Pro original several years ago, and I didn't know how to use it. And I created this house on Clubhouse to, I guess, entice people to come in to teach me. And it ended up being, I've been learning from everybody, and some of the questions that was repeatedly asked by people, I already have the knowledge, and I thought I'll pass that along. So that's the whole reason why this user meetup started. And when I saw that you reach out, Glenn, to me that you have a RØDECaster Pro 2 and you want to, talk to other people who may potentially talk about things that you may not thought about using yet, and all that kind of the nitty gritty about this one particular tool, I thought it'd be great if you can come join us. And I'm glad that you're here.
Thank you.
And
speaking about Ecamm paying for all these live tools, so prior to OBS, I was also exposed to this tool called Wirecast. Are you guys familiar with it?
Wirecast, I think so.
So there is two more big players when it comes to all these live broadcast kind of thing. You have vMix, which is really big on
Windows side
platform. There's vMix and also Wirecast, right? And then you said when you paid for Ecamm and all these interview modes and stuff like that, what happened was that we were using Wirecast for AGMs. Right. So during the pandemic, what happened was that the board of directors had to dial into the AGM meeting and to report earnings and stuff. And the experience of using Wirecast was as not great for the people who were dialing in as well. So it's not unique. The problem
I see.
of all these communications is not unique to, say, Ecamm or even OBS or everybody is trying to solve this problem. And I think Ecamm has it good with whatever they are trying to do with Zoom, because during the time of actually doing these AGM, everybody was like, why can't we zoom in and stuff like that? And they wanted to use Zoom instead of like all these specialized program that was like given to them on the browser. They got to dial in and everything. They wanted Zoom. So what happened was that we had to have like multiple monitors so that we can capture their screens to put it into. You've been there.
Yeah,
You've been there. Yeah.
I've been there before. When I was using OBS, I was using Google Meet to do all my meetings and then capture the screen, put it on my OBS live stream. So yeah.
So that was what happened.
John,
Just
is your microphone panned to the left slightly? Can you check and see on your
my microphone?
or yes, on your RØDECaster, is it panned to the left slightly? I'm hearing it. I don't know, Michael. Do you use a pair of headphones, Michael?
I'm using
Sterling?
headphones.
There's no pen.
Do you hear it?
I don't notice that.
I think it might be my club deck. Oh no, it's not club deck. Club deck is sending it out. I'm hearing it directly from John. Glenn, can you speak? And I didn't hear it when Glenn was speaking.
I 1, 2, 3 testing.
No,
1, 2, 3.
yeah, that Glenn is fine. Somehow I'm hearing you, John, slightly heavier on the left.
No, I'm not panning anything.
Interesting. I'm not sure. It could be Zoom that's causing that, but at least
So
your
okay, let me pan all
yeah.
to the right
now
now.
it's all the way to the right. Yes.
And then this is all the way to the left. And then this is neutral. Right now it's neutral
Okay.
in the center.
It's still a little bit heavy on the left.
That's weird.
And
Yeah.
JohnOng, for what it's worth, I don't think you're sending stereo out to
To
Clubhouse
Clubhouse.
because I'm not hearing anything of
Because I'm using Club Deck.
that. Yeah. Okay. Just want to make sure.
And how do you solve that, Michael? Do you just ignore it or reboot Club Deck? Or like,
I just
is
ignore
there?
it.
You just
am
ignore
not
it.
stereo.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Clubhouse is not in stereo. Now I hope I can at least hear people. Well, I can hear people in stereo.
I hope it's worth it, John. I hope all this Zoom stuff is worth it, not having Clubhouse in stereo. I know that was a big thing for you. So
We will see. So, if I
I'm
have
being
to
ornery.
resort,
I'm sorry.
if I have to
I'm in a
resort to
mood today.
Clubhouse, if I have to resort to Club Deck, I guess I have to take that with me, which is potential. But I hope I'm hearing okay. Now, what about you playing? Are you on Club Deck, Michael?
I'm on Club Deck, yes.
Can you pan stuff? Oh man, can you play stuff left, right? I don't. If I can't hear, you can't hear it. I wonder if I hear it in stereo.
I will have to make the arrangements to play something through. Yeah, hold on a second.
Okay.
So can you use Clubhouse to do this live thing?
I can. I mean, I don't think I can. I've
On the
been
iPad,
trying. Yeah, maybe on the iPad or because I would like the visual representation here. I guess I could just do. The thing is, when I connect my phone to my computer, I am unable to get like two-way communication. I guess if I connect this, because if I want to get this if I want to get my Clubhouse connection as it should be, it needs to be connected to my RØDECaster Pro so that it has two-way communication, right?
Yes. So USB 2.
Yes, but if I were to do that, I have no visual representation now. I can hear, but then I need some sort of a visual capture. Maybe I can use the Club Deck visual for this layout that you're seeing right now.
No. Oh well. Oh okay.
Or
No,
I
but
have
you
to.
can
I could use
You can
like
still do the same thing, ain't it not?
No, I cannot connect because I only have one connection on my phone to connect to my RØDECaster. And if I can do wirelessly screencast it to my computer, but it takes a lot more processing power.
This video
But of course, here you can see it super high res. As you can see, this picture is really high res. Okay, all right.
Right.
Michael's playing the non-stereo. I'm not hearing you in stereo
It's
either.
stereo.
Not stereo either. Now, it could be.
Could be my club deck.
It could be your club deck not sending stereo out, like my club deck not sending stereo out, or it could be. So we haven't tested is for somebody from Clubhouse who's not using club deck to send a stereo signal to see if we can at least hear the stereo signal. So complicated. But anyway, let's hear from John. You can say something. I heard and saw you taking a breath.
No, I was just wanted to say that in Zoom there is also this original sound for musicians.
Oh, maybe because you have that turned on. Do you have that turned on?
Yeah, I
Glenn?
got that turned on. Yes.
Glenn, do you have the original sound for musician turned on? Glenn, on your Zoom. I wonder if you have.
I'm not doing anything special. I am broadcasting. I went to Ecamm Live first to get my camera. Then I came into Zoom with Ecamm Live.
The virtual cam from Ecamm
Yes,
Live.
yes.
Okay, got it. So your sound. So on Zoom, in your Zoom setting. Oh, I wonder if I can actually show it. Can I show? How do I do that?
So now I got the musician sound off. Is it
so
still panning to the
it's
left?
not panning to the left anymore. So
So
somewhere,
it's Zoom that's doing it. Yeah.
somewhere, but how come it's panning? Oh, but do you hear me that way? Do you hear me heavy
No.
on to the left? So no.
No.
So I'm also sending out sound for musicians. I also have sound for musicians turned on. So maybe let me see if I can walk Glenn through how to turning on original sound. So this is the reason why, Glenn, that I have this turned on. We try to get on a platform where I can hear, I can send out the best sound possible that we can get through the internet, and also get everybody else to send their sound to me as best as possible. And that's the reason why a Clubhouse is great for that, because Clubhouse has really high quality audio because it's this audio platform. They since the very beginning prioritize the audio quality, so that's good. And in order to do sound check for people or test, and like we can tell people, okay, turn your compressions too much, you can turn it down, blah, blah, blah. We need to be able to hear as accurately as possible. And that's why we try to get people to turn on as little filtration or audio processing done by the whatever application that they're using. And in our case, will be Zoom doing that. So let me see if I can turn on my audio. How do I do the audio settings? So you know how, Glenn, when you go to your Zoom, let me see if I can open this up. So here's your, you go to a meeting and you go up to audio, go down to audio, and then go to your microphone or input, and then turn to audio. And in here, you will see the setting down here called Zoom background noise removal. I think that's by default select, or automatically adjust the microphone. No, Zoom background noise removal. I think it's what's default. Is that the case for you, Glenn?
I'm trying to find my settings.
I think it typically is default.
Default to that, right?
Yeah, because they want most people to be able to just have that noise reduction,
Clean
and stuff,
sound, yeah.
and not have to deal with all the.
Which I appreciate actually on my podcast that I recorded this weekend. It actually all the sound from my guests were super nice. No environmental sound. So Glenn, if you go to your Zoom and then you click on that little tiny caret sign on your meeting, okay, you're gonna see that tunnel thing, like this little audio thing, and then you click on audio settings, which is underneath the screen that you can't see. On the very bottom of the list, you should come to your Zoom's audio setting.
Okay. Usually I can find my settings at some. I'm not sure why I'm not able to find them right now.
I wonder if it's. I was almost going to ask you, are you on a Mac? Of course, you're on a Mac. You're on Ecamm.
Yeah.
So another way to get to it is you could go to Ecamm Live, Ecamm's window, and then no, not Ecamm. Go to your Zoom window, and then go to.
I got it.
You got it? Okay, good. So
okay, and I'm looking for audio.
Yes, looking for audio.
Okay, and I see it. I have background noise suppression auto.
Okay, so in audio, is that under audio profile? I wonder if you can see. Is it? I don't know if it's big enough that you can see here. I'm going to zoom in a tiny bit. You can see in this audio profile section, you can turn on original sound for musicians, and then have high fidelity music mode turned on and stereo audio turn on if you want to.
Which we should also point out, original audio for musicians being selected here means that it's an option to turn on with a call, but it has to be turned on every time you enter a call, which stinks.
Actually, mine has been staying on by itself after I turn on. I'm not sure if this is because it's through Ecamm or it's that way now, maybe.
Yeah, because when I do Zoom stuff for church, we have to turn it on every week when we.
I wonder if there's
everything.
a setting, Michael, in
maybe
in the account.
Maybe we need to update.
John, yeah, maybe it's in the account.
I just noticed I was automatically selected for Zoom background noise removal.
Okay. So now if you want, maybe you can try first and see if I still hear that one side heavier than the other. If you select original sound for musicians, and then leave the check high fidelity music mode and check stereo audio, but don't check echo cancellation. And once you have that set, you close out the window.
Okay, did you want me to check echo cancellation?
No, leave that unchecked.
Okay. All right, so I'll tell you what I've got checked. I've got checked original sound for musicians, high fidelity music mode is what I've got checked right now.
Okay, and then check also stereo audio.
Okay.
Okay?
All right, so now close out.
And now close that out. And in your meeting window now, like what Michael was telling us earlier, sorry about the tunnel. So up on here, you'll see that the original sound up on the top right, if you have the latest software, make sure that that is clicked to on. Original sound for musician is turned on. Okay, now I hear a change.
Yeah, I'm on now.
Okay, so because it automatically, I guess, amplified your voice. Now you sound a little softer now, and that could also be because the software is boosting the gain for you, and so that's why we wanted to have the original sound turned on, so that we can really effectively telling what needs to be changed for you. Now, when I am talking, I assume you're selecting RØDECaster Pro 2 chat as your input and output for Zoom, or at least for Ecamm.
I've got mainstream as it runs throughout my Mac. I've got mainstream.
So you've got main as the input. So now, when we talk on your RØDECaster, which channel does it show up in the signal? So if
I'm on number 4, just like you.
What about us?
Actually, I'm one of them. I am so yeah, I am 4 in. So from the left, I am 4 from the left.
What about us? When I speak, which signal does it come through? Is it the same channel also? When I speak, I'm going to test.
Yeah.
Is it separate or the same?
Well, you're coming through 5.
Okay, good.
I'm coming through 4.
So when you say 5, it's the 5th slot on your channel.
Exactly.
Is it a chat
for you? Right.
Is it? Do you know if it's the chat channel? Like it has like a little chat bubble. It should have USB, like a little USB icon.
Yeah, my chat is my second channel.
Okay.
And nothing's happening there.
Okay. And here, maybe it's a secondary. Do you know what the icon of the channel that I'm coming through is?
Yeah, it's the USB.
USB, is it USB 1 or 2?
1.
Okay, so USB. Also, it's coming through the main mix. And so essentially your main mix is the channel where our audio is coming in through. So when you look at it visually,
You sound great, by the way.
oh, good. And now, when you look at it visually, how does that compare to your voice? When we speak, does it show up on your screen? Like, where does the meter register on the screen?
I can see it on my RØDECaster screen.
And do you have numbers on the meters? I know they're very tiny. You should see like 0, minus 15, 20, 30, 45, 60. Do you see that?
I don't have numbers on my 2 now.
Okay, so maybe let's go in and have you turn it on, because that helps us communicate what your level is. So are you able to see what I'm doing right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can follow along, right? This is the beauty of having visual. Okay, so on the gear, top right corner, tap on the gear cock icon, and then come down to where would that be? Display.
Okay.
And in display, the middle one is metering.
Okay.
Tap on that and make sure broadcast is selected.
Okay. And then we've done it, right?
Right. And then we'll just tap the home key, and now you should see tiny little numbers next to. Okay. So when you speak into the microphone, approximately what like level does it hit? And then when I speak, where?
When I speak, I am at looks like it's hard to see, but it looks like 40 looks like 45 maybe.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of low toward the. So essentially, there are like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 number sets. The very top one is 0. The next one down is 15. Next one down is 30, 45, and 60.
Oh, okay. Now it's the other way. I'm shooting up to 15.
Oh, okay.
When I speak, and when you speak, you are.
Are we? I'm going to continue speaking.
Between 15 and 30 on my.
Okay. That's cool. All right. So that would mean that seems good, and we are coming through on the computer that way. Now, okay, I'm curious now on the channel that we're talking, which is the USB 1. On your physical channel, if you hit that button going into this window, so whichever yours would be, this one, I guess, USB 1. If you press on that button, the shortcut button to get into the settings of your USB channel,
yeah.
When you tap that, what is the level that it tells you?
It says minus. Well, now the middle range is minus 12. But
So do you see this level, this number that I'm showing you here?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's at minus 12?
That says minus 12.
Okay. So if you want me to get louder, you could press the plus button, and that's going to make my channel louder. Not that it needs to. But you could. Like, I have turned mine up to like minus 2. So which means the bigger the number it is. So if 0 is smaller than minus 2, bigger than minus 2, so 0 is going to be louder.
Okay.
So that you could change your audio setting there. But as far as we hearing you, I think we're coming through to Ecamm. So I also don't want to change things immediately like how I would normally do, but let's find out, because your sound is going through the RØDECaster into Ecamm before it goes into Zoom, right?
Right.
So maybe check on your Ecamm sound levels. So on your Ecamm window, look for that little multiple windows, but look for sound levels. and you should see your RØDECaster Pro 2 input coming in.
Okay, let me move some screens around here. Okay.
And we have, I'm gonna say hi to CJ and Tai Tai. Does anyone know if you can hook up the Rode Wireless Go mic directly to the iPhone and use it on Instagram Live? I don't get the headphone pop up when I plug in the receiver into the iPhone that I get when I plug in the Rode Video Mic or RØDECaster. Which Rode Wireless 2 or which? Can you specify which Rode Wireless Pro? Okay, Rode Wireless Pro. I thought Rode Wireless Pro. Can Rode Wireless Pro be connected Bluetooth? No, I think it's a DJI-2 thing.
I think all of
No, you
Rode's
can't
mics
connect
like that have
Bluetooth.
to have the receiver.
Yeah,
So
you need to have the
Yeah.
receiver.
DJI Wireless 2 can connect directly via Bluetooth, but not Rode Wireless Pro. So you would have to plug in. So are you saying that it won't recognize your receiver, Tai Tai? When you plug in the receiver on your iPhone, it should take that input. Oh, you know what?
It's the adapter
it's-
thing. The headset versus,
Yeah.
or what is it? You
So-
know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing of us, like our issue of unable to connect via Lightning. Is that what you're referring to, Michael?
Well, the TRRS headphone adapter, you know, when you first plug it into a phone, you have to choose whether or not it's headphones or listen to something else. And if you don't
It's
choose that right the
USB-C.
first time, it can cause issues.
So what
So-
model iPhone are you using, Tai Tai? I plugged in the receiver. So I guess this time it would be good for me to show this. So this is Tai Tai's question right here. Maybe I should use this one. There you go. Tell us which iPhone you're using. Are you using iPhone with the Lightning connection or the newer, the 15 and up with the USB connection? So let us know in the chat. Okay, now we've got it. I plugged into a receiver into the iPhone and it works with the Rode app. Okay, so then it must be the Instagram Live not recognizing it as an audio interface. And I wonder if it's worth checking to see if what Michael was mentioning about the first time you plug it in. Remember Instagram Live has that finicky thing that it won't take any USB connection. It will only take the Lightning to USB connection. It wouldn't take. It will go straight to your phone. So I wonder if it's that. So tell me what iPhone you're using. I have USB-C. So your phone have USB-C, so that should work. So it might be able to do a quick reset there. Okay, so if it is an iPhone 15 and up, confirming, Tai Tai? I get the message when I plug into my RØDECaster and it works on Instagram. Wait, I plug in the receiver. Okay, Pro Max. So I get that message when I plug into the RØDECaster that works on Instagram Live. Okay, I wonder if you could do this. So Tai Tai, are you watching the YouTube stream? I'm wondering because I can show you how to get the signal, how to reset your the whatever USB connection that's connected to your iPhone. If you can watch it along, if not, I will walk you through verbally as well. So I'm gonna show. How about if I show this? it might be easier for me to show this. So if you are, go to your iPhone's settings, and in your iPhone settings, I may have to do this so that you can see the whole screen. Left side is on the top of the screen, right side is on the bottom of the screen. So if you go to sounds and haptics on your iPhone, and then you scroll all the way down to the bottom where it says headphone safety. If you tap on headphone safety, you will come into USB audio accessories. Tap on USB audio accessories. And if you do forget, if you have one connected, it will ask you if you want to turn on headphones. Since I don't have one plugged in, if you have a USB device connected like your Rode receiver, you can tap on that to turn it on. Oh, okay. So Tai Tai's on YouTube, it seems like. So he's like, okay, I'm on YouTube. So if you could also forget all USB audio accessories, and then when the next time you plug it in, you get to choose, and you want to make sure you choose headphones. But if you have the receiver plugged in, when you do this, it will have you just turn the toggle to turn on headphones. And that will take care of it. Give it a try and let me know if that works, because I'm curious to find out if that works. We have somebody else joining. Now I'm very scared to have anybody add to the feed because it crashed like 5 times earlier.
What?
I know, I'm on beta 5 dangerously. So
Well, I would have been. Am I getting feedback?
are you?
Oh, I know that voice. Hello.
Hello, hello.
That's Charles.
That
and also,
is
welcome to the
Charles.
Clubhouse room, Jeanette. I see you're in there. We've got all sorts of things flying across the internet today. For those who are listening.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna turn off the. Oh, okay. I'm going to see if I can add Charles to our. Oh, did it go? No, it didn't. Oh,
Well, I'm on.
you are on. Oh, okay. It's because I have active speaker on. Let me see if I have.
John Low's all over
And
the
John
place.
Low, I gotta say, the
I
tension
am.
on your mic cable is giving me pain. I need you
It's
to
not
just like
that.
give a little more slack on your mic plug coming out the back of your microphone.
Sure.
Okay, that's a little better. It's just we don't want to put too much tension on our mic cables. Okay, public service announcement.
It's not that bad.
This is what
all,
we
all the
wouldn't.
time I was worried that John will accidentally put me on while I'm digging my nose, and all you could see is the mic.
He saw
Table
the
tension.
important part. He saw the important part. So give it. Tai Tai's testing it out probably right now. He's not in the room, so hopefully he'll come back and let us know. But Charles just joined us, including Charles'
Yes,
kitty
sir.
cat in the back. Charles, you
Yeah.
seem sharper.
I seem sharper.
You seem more
know.
your image seems to be sharper.
Did you guys shop at the same
Maybe.
brick and colored light background store for your?
Same microphone, also same Sweetwater house that we got the microphones from.
Now available on
That's
John
right.
Ong's website, the colored background brick and SM7B microphone kit.
Actually,
Yeah.
we have 2 SM7Bs on top, and we have 2 Glenn, are you on an MV7?
I've got an MV7, yes.
Okay, so does John Low. So the 2 below,
Look at that.
MV7, the 2
And
above,
I'm just on a
SM7B.
Samsung Q2U.
Mine is a disguise of a SM7B. So the pop filter is SM7B, and I covered the Shure logo over
Glenn,
here.
is yours SM7B pop filter too?
Yeah, it is. I use the big one.
Yeah,
to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so there you go. Jeanette. Hello, Jeanette. Jeanette, last week we were also on Zoom until the following day. Trying to get.
Oh my God.
Courtesy
I
of Charles.
I have to. So we were both on a Zoom during our RØDECaster user meetup live stream, all the way into soundcheck, all the way after soundcheck. We were also on there, Charles trying to help Jeanette clear up some space so that we can install Rode Central. Oh no, she cannot use Rode Central, and Jeanette, please feel
Until
free
we
to come on
update
up
her.
until we update her operating
and,
system.
And so I still didn't get it to the point where we had enough room to, because I didn't realize how much she had on her desktop. Like, I don't know what kind of audio files you're downloading, but good Lord.
There's a lot.
There's a lot. So yeah, but I couldn't do, because, so interesting enough, I would have been able to finish had I had access to keyboard shortcuts. But where she has a MacBook Air, its keyboard layout is different. And I couldn't get mine to map to it for the move function instead of copy, because she didn't have enough free space to copy files where I needed them. Yeah, it was...
Okay, I'm going to attempt to assign Charles onto my camera C, and it might crash. Let's do it. Let's live dangerously. It did not. Okay, so must just be it seems like it's just our JohnLow that I was having that issue.
It's Glenn. It's Glenn's fault. Glenn
It's not
is
Glenn.
the
It's John.
responsible for
It's
everything.
John's
Yeah.
fault because I edited
okay.
Glenn, and Glenn was fine. I didn't crash my machine. Let me see if I could turn my active speaker off. I couldn't with my keyboard shortcut. So there you go. All right. So now we have 3 people on here. So okay, one thing I'm gonna go back to Glenn. Glenn, this is typical. Even one question can like take up a whole hour. I'm curious because you are not as loud as I would like for you to be, Glenn. Don't do that. You're making me confused, Charles.
Charles, dude. He's oh my goodness. He's flexing his video gear in his own little window.
Hey,
While everybody just oh my goodness. YouTube, y'all. The link's at the top of the room if you're on Clubhouse. Just
And you can go back
watch.
the replay.
Yeah.
Replay. I'll leave it up on that channel now. And Glenn, can you check now that you made room? Look at your sound levels of your Ecamm.
Oh yeah. I got it.
See if that volume is at 100% or not. You have your own slider, so I want to make sure that it is at 100.
It's like midway down. It's
okay.
It's not going
Not
all the way to the
100%.
right.
So try this if you can, and so it shouldn't affect how you hear it because your RØDECaster seems to be fine because your level is hitting about -15. So if you crank up the knob all the way to 100%, then you should be letting your RØDECaster doing the job of controlling your level and not Ecamm. So
okay, so you want me to leave RØDECaster where it is, but turn it up on RØDECaster.
that's turn it up on Ecamm.
Oh, turn it up
On Ecamm sound level,
Okay, all right.
turn it up to 100%.
Okay, it's there.
Okay, and now probably also the way you speak into the microphone, also maybe bring the microphone a little closer and want to see if I can hear you louder.
Okay, how's
That's
this?
better. That's much better. Now, my technique cannot hide anymore now that we're on YouTube. And so we can see how close you are to the microphone. You can see how I'm pretty close. So I'm sure when you're doing your live stream, when you're not testing audio.
This is good to know, because I didn't realize that. I know that we had always sort of being careful about our sound levels in Ecamm and not wanting to get into the red. Like right now I've got a lot of yellow. I don't have any red, but I do have some yellow, which is okay. But so if I'm 100% here, I wonder why it's not messing up my whole system. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
So essentially, if your level is good on RØDECaster and you set it just right, you shouldn't have to change the sound, because the sound level really is on Ecamm for people who do not have a mixer. If they can't control the volume of their mic other than the USB that they plug into. So the only way to control it is through the sound level of Ecamm.
Okay.
But you have RØDECaster. But another thing that I'm curious to find out.
But no, all right. So wait. So I see what you're saying. It's kind of like when you have a Bluetooth speaker. You want the speaker turned up at its loudest level, but your real sound is the source of the music or whatever you're playing.
Yes. Then you can control it from that. So you don't want two sources to be doing the levels, right? You just want to set one constant.
Right. Gotcha.
So now I'm curious. You have an MV7, and I want to see I'm curious to find out what the setting of your I guess, in the audio term would be your gain level. On RØDECaster, it's called just level. So I'm curious what your microphone level is set to. You can see mine is set to 60 dB. And I'm curious what yours is. Are you able to show with your Ecamm a downshot or something to your level?
Well, let's see. All right, so I'm going to my RØDECaster. I'm going to display, right?
Mm-hmm.
RØDECaster. I'm going to metering.
Now, actually, no. You just want to go to your microphone inputs shortcut button. Just press that button on your channel.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
And tell me what your level is.
Oh, it's 58.
58. Okay, so fairly. JohnLow, I'm curious what yours is set to.
Mine is 56 dB.
56. Okay. Oh, and of course, we probably need to look at his master compeller too. But before I change anything on your system, Glenn, do you save your show? Typically, do you save all your settings? If you don't know what I'm talking about yet, you may not have saved the settings, because I don't want to change anything.
Oh yeah. I've got something. It's called I think it's called podcasting, and it has a certain setting.
Yeah. So if you have different shows, then your settings is saved that way.
Yeah. I think this setup, I named it podcasting.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do is because I'm coming up on time, the Zoom people and also the YouTube people can stay on. I'm going to have Michael. Are you able to close down shop for me?
I can.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. But you may or may not be able to join us on sound check.
Maybe for a little while.
Okay.
But it's getting to be my bedtime here now. So.
Okay. Sounds good. All right.
But this has been fun, y'all. It's been a new, interesting experience.
Thanks,
yes.
Michael. We will have Michael shut down this room, and we will go and move on to the sound check room, which I don't think I'm able to put the link there. Oh no, I'm on Club Deck now, so I might be able to, Michael.
You could also put it in the chat too.
Okay.
I suppose, if you want to.
On the clipboard. Let me see if.
So how are we gonna do this? So you're gonna leave the Clubhouse room and keep going on your Zoom and all that stuff, and
and then I'll
close
start
the Clubhouse
right on
room
time.
and I'll meet you. Okay.
Yeah. And let me see if I can. Let me see if it has the right preview to see if I've got the proper link copied. Yeah. Okay. All right. Then I will see you, Michael, over. Well, I guess we're not quite time yet, but almost there. But you can shut it down anytime you want to, because everybody here is with us, and just go on to the next room. But that room will start at 9:00, so we'll see you in a few minutes. Thank you, Michael, for closing out, and we'll see you over there.
All righty. Well, yeah. So we have about 1 minute and 5 left. Thanks for joining us in the Clubhouse room today, and I will. This is just so interesting the way this all works out. So, yes, the sound check room starts here in just a moment, and John will get that going. The link is at the top of the Clubhouse room and also in the chat, so please join it there. I think my music was a little bit loud.
I also
Sorry
don't know
about
how to
that.
leave the room from Club Deck.
I could just kick you out of the room, I suppose.
How do I do that?
It's the X at the top of the room. It's not the end room
Oh,
because
yes,
that will
yes.
actually
Okay.
end the room.
All
Remember,
right.
I did that
That's
once.
yep. Okay, I'm leaving.
Get out of here, John.
That is so interesting. So, Glenn, I want to continue talking to you about that because there's a second room on Clubhouse that we need to start. And so I am going to, and then once we start that second room, I can continue this conversation again. But oh my gosh, where's my other sound? The room audio is, okay, I'm gonna mute you all for a moment, but I'll come back to you. You can talk to each other. Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh, I'm hearing echo. Because I forgot to mute my Clubhouse on my phone. All right, let's see the disaster over here. Trust me, it's a lot better than last week.
All I know is I closed that other room before you'd opened this one. I realize this now. So who knows what happened to everybody who was over there. But here we are.
It's okay. All right. So now we got a view. So my club deck too isn't mapped correctly. Some of my club deck buttons are not doing the scene change that I want to, so I have to manually click them. But anyway, we've continued our conversation. So what I'm doing right now for Clubhouse people is I have taken the RØDECaster user meetup room as well as sound check and live streamed this all on YouTube under a new channel called Learner to Learner. So if you wanted to follow along the visual over there, let me see if I can share the link with you also. Oh my gosh. I must have to multitask, and that's freaked me out. Okay, so live stream, share, copy the link. I'm gonna paste this here in Clubhouse, and then you can at least see the visual of what we're talking about. So essentially, we're taking what we do here, but add the visual element onto YouTube. And my hope is eventually being able to do this and being able to take calls, because the new eCam integration, we're able to take calls. There is like a Zoom link that I can tell you where it is. I actually have a shortcut for you to get there. If you want to participate in this Zoom call that is also simulcast on Clubhouse and on YouTube, let me know. I'll put it in the chat what that the link is. I have a pretty simple link to go to. So the link that's up on top is the live stream of the video, and on the live stream you'll see Clubhouse as well as the other guests that you're seeing right now. Three. I have Glenn here. I have John from Malaysia. Glenn, you're in Washington.
I tell you, I hate to be a party pooper. I am going to have to bow out.
Okay.
I'm only going to give it about an hour. I've got to. I got some work junk I got to take care of, and it's already after 10 here. So I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to pick this up next week.
Come back next week. Yes.
All right, I've got my link, and if there's something changes, just send it
I'll
to
update
me
you.
through Facebook, Ecamm Live, and I'll be here. Okay.
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Glenn. We'll see you next time.
Thank you for inviting me. I've learned so much today. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, Glenn. We'll see you back here next week.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye. All right, so now let's see if that's gonna change my layout or not. I'm gonna see if when Glenn drops, I'm gonna swap my Charles over to my camera 1 position. Hopefully it doesn't crash. Okay, it didn't crash.
It's so fun to listen to this
This is
play-by-play.
so
Maybe it will
scary.
crash. Who knows?
I don't know, because now we're back on. So people on Clubhouse, you can also watch us live. If you are listening to us or watching us live, you might only choose to turn on one audio source. So I would probably recommend either leaving Clubhouse, but I want the interaction there. So if you want to stay on Clubhouse, stay on Clubhouse. Just listen to the sound from Clubhouse and then mute your YouTube live stream. Then you at least our mouth won't be syncing up. At least you won't hear 2 sound sources coming blasting in your ears. So now tap on that link above, should bring you to the live stream of this video. Then you can see us live. You can see Charles and John are here with us. Charles in the US and John's in Malaysia.
It is in the afternoon in Malaysia. No, it's still in the morning, 10 a.m.
10 a.m. in the morning. Next day,
10:06 to
Wednesday,
be precise. Yeah.
Wednesday morning.
Some say that we can predict the future.
Yeah. We have Pete in Clubhouse. We have, of course, Michael here, co-mod the room with me.
What's up?
We have Love was here with us. We have Jeanette also here. We have Stan also here. So if you're new, I'm testing something new. I'm also live streaming this using Ecamm integrated with Zoom. And I'm able to share a Zoom link. Those of you who are interested, who are watching that video, let us know. If you're watching it, just type in the comment that you are watching, and I'll know if anybody else there is watching. I should be able to see how many people are streaming. So we have 2 streams. I guess one of them is Michael, probably.
Yep.
And one is me.
Oh, the other one's you. Okay, so Clubhouse people stay true to Clubhouse. They're staying in Clubhouse. Anyway,
I mean,
don't know what you're missing.
honestly, I've been minimizing the window from time to time and just listening in, but it is useful if you need to see
right.
something that somebody's doing or what John is showing, then it is useful to pop in for that.
Right. So yes,
at the back of the Zoom, at the back of the Zoom, whatever was displayed on YouTube earlier just now was the screen where you were helping
Glenn.
Glenn, and you were showing the RØDECaster screen, right?
This one.
And what we in Zoom could see also, Glenn was busy following your instruction, and his hands was moving on his RØDECaster. And I thought that was pretty brilliant to broadcast out as well.
Oh yeah, actually, I probably need to configure
the reaction.
I need to configure something. So let's say if I need to maybe try this. Let's say if you are doing this and I also want, like, you're on here, but I want to also show this. So then I can see you.
Like that.
I probably need to like scoot you to the left a little bit more, or maybe just have you in a bubble so that we can see the interaction. You can tell if he's following or not. No, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. If I do this, rather than have me in there, maybe I can also have him in here as well. So
you can put him on the right-hand side of the screen. So it's like another bubble per se.
Like I'm doing it right now. And then I'm going to change that to, I guess I'm going to
change the direction of the rotation. Yeah.
To you, to then I have to flip it in order for it to look right.
That's probably not necessary.
Video
Make it
people.
spin
Do you
as
know
well,
who you're-
like
Do,
God,
do,
you
do you
know?
know who you're talking to here? It's John.
crap.
I mean, of course he's gonna.
What do you mean?
Wrong window, wrong bubble, John.
Wrong bubble.
John
get to be
talking
the
to
left
John, that
side.
one.
JohnOng.
Okay.
It's a case of John talking to John or John talking to John. Is it a
Hey,
confusion?
look, the meters move when I talk.
There you go. It's not quite live, but you can. Oh, there you go. So I need to flip John, don't I? How do I do that?
No, I could look the other way.
Oh my goodness. It's not, oh man.
I
We're
know I
splitting
can
hairs
flip
here,
it.
folks.
Isn't that part of the fun? What? I thought I could do that, couldn't I, Charles? I could flip.
Yeah, you should be.
Mirror. No, where do I do it? In the
let's
overlay?
see. Overlay.
Charles, you look Asian today.
I know, right?
What does that mean?
No, people can't see it because
Oh.
we're on Zoom and he flipped his
his screen
camera to
flipped?
me instead. So
Oh. Anyway, where
Okay, let's see
There you
here.
go.
You
where
can
is it? I
do-
can't remember where I can change.
Oh,
the
it's in is it in angle?
angle or is okay. This is obviously Clubhouse people is enjoying the non-visual, so I encourage you to go over and watch the YouTube video. I need to raise my.
Oh,
I
I'm
guess you
typing
can't-
in the chat on Clubhouse. Like, it's for those who are listening in who haven't joined the live stream. Like, these guys all have the nice lighting and the cameras, and they got the colored backgrounds and things. And I'm just like, my camera and lighting and everything game is sad. Like, I really need to raise my game because, like, if I'm gonna do on camera stuff, I'm just not where I want to be. No,
this
nope.
this sounds like we need another room called the camera check room or something.
Oh,
Camera
gosh.
check room.
Screen check. It would be instead of sound
Screen
check,
check.
it'd be screen check. Yeah.
Screen check. Okay, yeah.
I like it.
Oh gosh.
I like it.
All right, that's it. Now we get back to the whole big family Clubhouse. Oh, now Charles is confusing me. I forgot how you do. No, and not just that though. Like can't you? I thought you can mirror image. I can't remember where it was. Is it in camera effects? Oh, maybe it's in camera effects.
I think it's in camera.
Okay, like
effects.
Michael said, it's not
Yeah.
worth it tonight.
Yeah, you would have to do it in camera effects. You could mirror it in camera effects.
But so here's what I'm discovering on Clubhouse. The simplicity on Clubhouse is that we can ask people to switch to music mode, then you get stereo, or you can switch to high audio room quality mode. But on Zoom, it takes a little bit more. So what I may do is I may actually do a pre-recorded video and tell people to go watch that video, change the audio setting so that it is ready to do the original sound for musician and have that turned on. Oh, by the way, Michael was telling me something, and I'm new to Zoom. The reason why I got Zoom is because of Ecamm. And Charles, do you know if there's a setting in Zoom where you can change so that your original sound for musician is always on? Or does it remember?
So if
Yeah,
you
because
go
every time I've used
into-
Zoom, I've had to switch it on when the call starts. It's not automatic, which I don't like.
Well, so it depends on both sides have to have it turned on. So if I have original sound, high fidelity, stereo audio turned on, like he has original sound for musicians turned on, I have it turned on in my Zoom settings. So since we both have it on, it automatically enabled it for me. Now, if JohnOng didn't have it on,
If you turn it
but
on?
I did,
Uh-huh.
I would have to turn it on, but you would still only hear me in original sound, and you would hear him in regular Zoom.
So
background
me as
noise
in like the
removal.
host, if the host has it on,
Correct.
and if anybody participants turn theirs on, or will it automatically turn? No, it won't automatically turn theirs on.
Okay, let's back up. So the host, if the host has it turned off,
Mm-hmm.
okay, So they're using regular Zoom background noise removal. If they have that turned off, they will. This confused me too. Okay. So if they have Zoom audio background noise turned on, so it's just regular audio. If I have original sound turned on, when I join the room, it will be disabled. I would have to click to turn it on. Now, if the host has original sound on,
it stays
and
on.
I have original sound on in my settings, when I join, it will automatically enable it.
So, Michael, is your situation where you are joining somebody's call, or
No, so this is the situation every Sunday at church. As I'm on the AV team, we do Zoom for our worship services, and every time I set up everything, when we first get into the call, before anybody else joins, I have to go up to the little thing at the top of the window and turn on original sound for musicians. So even though it's enabled in settings, it's not really enabled in the call until you go and you toggle it on in the call. So if there's a way to fix that, I would love to know it. Like if it's just on when I get into a call, so I don't have to toggle it on every time.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I can tell you, I just figured something out about this whole Zoom integration, though.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm seeing
So
multiples
if you-
of you on screen.
Well, yeah, but if you go back, to that other view,
which view?
John, the one that you just had, where there was multiples of us, of me.
Oh, hang on. I need to turn off the active speaker like this.
Yeah. So if you look at, can you pin me next to your pin
Can I pin you in Zoom?
in Zoom? Yep, in Zoom, can you pin me next
Like
to
spotlight
your
you,
pin?
right? Spotlight at spotlight.
Yeah, spotlight.
Like this.
There you go.
Okay.
So I want you to look at something.
Yeah.
Look at the color temperature between my original feed into Zoom and then each iteration of me within your Zoom.
I don't know if I'm seeing it. Obviously,
In my
this screen.
in my skin
this-
tone right here on my right side.
He's talking about
my
this
skin
screen
tone is
right
different.
Here. Okay. He's talking about this screen right here. For people who are on YouTube, you're making me do switching, and I'm not very good at it.
You're gonna get good at it.
I was telling Michael that if this is a disaster, I don't know what to call last week's. Because last week was horrible. But oh my gosh, what are you doing with your lighting? So
Fix it.
I'm supposed to have active speaker. I love active speaker not on Ecamm, because at least I don't have to do switching all the time as multiple people are speaking.
Yeah. But when you had me pinned and there was 3 of me,
Yeah, you
along
can
with,
see.
there was a definite temperature difference on the right side of my face. It's just interesting. This is all new to us. If you're tuning in on Clubhouse or if you're on YouTube, so this is Ecamm Live beta, Zoom integration, and so you notice things as we continue to try this.
Did you download Beta 5? That came out a few hours ago?
I don't think so, because I just came in when my power came back on. We had another
Oh,
storm come
no.
through, so
Oh, wow.
yeah.
Yikes.
So I lost power shortly after you text me.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna blame it on you. Yeah.
Well, like how I'm blaming it on JohnLow, because every time I try to add him to a placeholder camera, it crashes.
crashing.
Yeah. Just him, not Glenn.
I blame you because every time I came in, there's no audio, and I thought Zoom was not working.
Well, the thing is, when it crashed, earlier when it crashed, I rejoined the room and my Zoom call within Ecamm was muted, and I didn't know. And so that's why John was saying that JohnLow was saying that there's no sound. I mean, there wasn't any sound. But I just added the link for those of you who wanted to join the Zoom call. You can go to test to see if it works. I'm forwarding that link to. Looks like somebody's joining us. Who's joining us? John Shen is joining
John
us.
Shen.
So the link must be working. So if you want to join the Zoom call, you can click on the link that's in the chat, and you will be like on live stream. So let me assign John Shen.
Why don't you unpin me first?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're right. Of course, this is only for Zoom people that you'll see this. Remove spotlight. And now I'm going to add John Shen and see if it crashes.
Hi guys, I'm not able to speak much because my house is renovation, so it's a bit messy.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, oh wait, there's only 3 of you. I picked the wrong view. The 3 of you. There you go.
Hey, Charles.
This is why you should just do the auto ad.
I know. I'm
Hey,
trying
Charles.
to do both.
Do you feel left
Yes.
out?
Why?
Do you feel left
I
out? There's
feel
3
left out. I do
Johns on
feel left
here.
out.
Yeah, John, and Charles.
We have John Shen, and JohnOng.
Yeah. Well, here we go. There we go.
There you go. You're a John as well. Today.
There you go.
There.
Okay, this is the other screen that I can then add. Oh, which is Charles? I don't know which is
so
Charles.
confusing now.
For those
There
on
we go.
Clubhouse, we are falling down the Zoom rabbit hole.
Zoom
The
Ecamm
Zoom
rabbit
inception.
hole.
We have weird camera inception things
Zoomception.
happening. Zoomception. Yeah.
Oh, I also I don't know if this works, but I did this. There you go. And I also did this. Visual people. Okay, at least this is working. And fireworks. Hey! There you go. So there's some visual things for you to see over on YouTube. Oh! Oh my gosh! It's like Ecamm disaster.
That's cool.
My video game really needs work compared to you guys. You guys got all the video effects and the lighting and the man. Here I am, a video producer, 30 years. I use the built-in webcam on my laptop. It's just,
Hey, you know
what am I
what?
doing?
Sometimes you just gotta run with that. And you know how long it took for me to decide, do I want to do this? Because it does mean more work, and but I'm picking it up really quickly. And I'm sure if you're in the mindset, I'm sure you enjoy doing it too, Michael. Because I think
I
you
love
enjoy
doing
all
the video
this.
stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, live event production, all that. I do all that stuff. I've always been behind the scenes. Like, I just don't want to be on camera that much. And I know everybody's
Especially-
doing video and going on camera. It's like, I don't want to do that.
I know, especially if you're
you know,
doing
when
like
these-
work and then you
Yeah.
have to come back and do that some more. But typically when I'm at work, I'm not in front of the camera. Now I have to do both. I have to do switching and being in front of the camera and looking like a fool while I'm making mistakes. But that's okay. That's part of the learning. Seems like Jeanette's joined. Jeanette, if you would just unmute your microphone, we can hear you. If you want to get onto this live stream, you can just turn on your camera, and then you'll be on. So Jeanette also joined. Oh, Jeanette's joining us. Let me see if I can add her to. What am I on? What?
See, this is what you need now, JohnOng.
What?
I got these.
There you go. She can sing for us that we can see.
Well, hi, Jeanette.
There you can see
Look
Jeanette.
at those
I'm
cute
Hi,
headphones with the
everybody.
little cat ears. I love it.
Look at that. You
Very
get
cool.
you get a peek of Jeanette's studio.
Are those NTH 100s with cat ears on them? Are you kidding me?
Yeah. No,
How
I put
adorable
this,
is
comes like
that?
that. I had to add that on.
Yeah, no. I was like, oh, she got headphones with cat ears. Wait, no, those are the NTH 100s. Hot diggity. All right.
That's right. So, Jeanette, I don't know what progress we have made.
I don't know either.
we were on for many hours until the following day, and then we finally had to get off because I have to get onto a different call on my account. So I think at some point we can continue to make room, but in the meantime, what I thought of that we could do is, in order for you to back up your show onto your computer, what you need to do is just to pop the micro SD card out and put it onto a card reader, plug that into your computer, and that way you will see the card mounted, or the little micro SD card mounted on your computer. Then you can access your shows and copy it to your computer, for now at least.
Okay. That sounds like a quick start out plan.
Yeah. And see, Jeanette sound great on here. Her level's great. Oh, by the way, do you have on your Zoom, do you have the original sound for musicians turned on?
On Zoom?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know there was a feature like that.
Okay. All right. Maybe that's worth talking about it again. So, can you go to your Zoom audio setting? Let me see if I can show you how to do that too. Sorry about the tunnel effect.
John, I'm going to bounce for the evening.
Okay,
It's been
thank you,
fun hanging out with
Michael.
y'all.
Thanks for your patience with all our craziness.
Bye, Mike.
Good night, Michael.
We'll see you
Sleep tight.
next. We'll see you
See y'all
next
later.
week. Bye. And John, though, I still hear. Oh, maybe Charles can confirm. Charles, do you hear John Low louder on the left side? It's like he's heavy on the left side, left ear. I hear it. I'm not sure if John Low hears it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I can
7, 8,
see
9,
it on
10.
my meter. I can see on my meter. Go ahead and say something.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I tend to speak with my left side of my mouth a lot more than my right side of my mouth.
Apparently.
Apparently so.
So, okay, so now I'm going to flip over to, I was going to show you where to switch it. So in here, Jeanette, are you in your audio settings on your Zoom? I love how she can just move her microphone over, which is awesome. So you just go to your Zoom and then go into your Zoom's preferences or settings. Preferences, I guess yours would be still.
Where is settings?
Oh, I was gonna do the effect where you can see her. Like this one. Oh no. I haven't I did not set it all right. Okay. It would be good if I get to see her. And maybe I'll change the source to Jeanette. Then I turn this on. There you go. And then I can see if you are actually able to follow along from your facial expression. Okay. All right. So are you there?
So where am I looking? Is it at the bottom in the lower left corner?
So you could also, I think you can also get to it by going to this, your Zoom audio right here on the bottom. Let me bring this up a little bit.
Left?
Let me see if I can bring this up here. Do you see in audio? If you click on that little caret, it will open up this all the audio setting. On the very bottom is audio settings. It's hard to see on my screen.
Okay. Got that.
Okay. And on here, you would want to scroll down, tap on the audio level. It should already be there. It's pre-selected there. And then scroll down a little bit under audio profile. In audio profile, click on original sound for musicians.
Okay.
And then check high fidelity music mode and stereo audio. But don't check echo cancellation.
High fidelity and stereo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Check.
And then now you can close out of it.
Just X.
Yep. And
Nothing
then
saved.
on here, on the chat window now, on the very top, you should see original sound for musicians and make sure that it is turned on.
It says off.
Okay, so click on it once. It should turn on.
Okay.
Okay, now we're hearing you more accurately.
Yay.
Okay, so I'm going to switch back to this view. Oh no, my thing is not working again. My oh my gosh, you know how much I depend on my Stream Deck, and when the Stream Deck is not mapped to the proper buttons, it's a headache. Okay, let me switch to Jeanette on camera 3 so now we can see you. Oh, because Johnson left. So there you go. Now let's. Oh yeah,
I love
she's
camera.
coming through. Do you hear it, Jonlow?
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, I heard that. It was tickling on my left ear.
Yeah. Okay, so
that's what happened to mine as well, I reckon. Because I'm on musician mode as well. Okay, so this is on, and then you can hear me more on the left, right? You said,
Yeah.
and this is off. And 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5.
What about
seven, eight.
What about leaving it on but unchecked stereo?
That can work as well. Hold on.
But
let me
the
just
only
go
issue is
in.
then we can't troubleshoot the stereo issues,
sound.
but at least the quality is still high enough for me to at least get people to change settings on their RØDECaster or any
Yeah.
mixer.
Okay, so right now I off stereo on musician mode
Okay.
on.
I'm surprised that I am not coming through that way. Maybe because I'm going through Ecamm.
Maybe.
So Charles, very interesting observation. I'm not sure if this is. Oh, there you go. See you. Can you hear Jeanette? Jeanette, can you say something?
Hey Charles, how you doing? Thank
Eh,
you. So
no, it's
much.
fine.
I can hear.
Okay, keep talking.
I can hear.
Are you
Try to
musician
speak
mode
on the
still
left
on?
side of your mouth.
On the left.
No, it's fine now.
Do that.
No, she's fine.
Uh,
Can you play some? Okay, I hate to. Okay, play some music. Or actually, better yet, pan your microphone input. So, on your RØDECaster, hey, I can do that now. On your RØDECaster Duo,
mm-hmm.
you would go to your mic channel. So shortcut, get in there, and tell me when you're there. Oh, I guess I should change this camera to Jeanette. There you go.
There you go.
So on here, get into your mic setting
Okay,
and tell me when you're there.
I'm there.
Okay. So when you're here, go to the left-right button here on the bottom right, the one that says L and R. Select
Okay.
there, and then use the rotary dial, turn it to the left like this, and you all should hear us on the left side only.
Turn it.
It's painful.
Turn it all the way to the left.
Seems like it's working. Okay, so now I'm going to go all the way to the right. So Jeanette is on the left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I'm on the
It
right.
gives me shivers,
Okay.
Charles.
All right, so which means Jeanette's is working, JohnLow's isn't. I wonder, when was the last time you reboot your machine, JohnLow? I wonder if reboot.
No, I just turned it on today.
Oh, just turn it on. Can you turn your stereo back on again? And let Charles
on.
hear?
So what happened? So did you hear the stereo on Zoom for me? Do you still have the left preference?
Not now.
Not now?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to turn on stereo mode on Zoom.
Yeah.
It is on now.
Charles, do
and
you hear it?
originals-
Oh, he does.
Yeah, he's louder on the left channel than on the right channel.
Yeah. So
That's the
It's like
weirdest
he's
thing
just
ever.
barely. It's like he's barely over to the left channel.
yeah. And
Because I can show you my pen on my...
I mean, I trust you, but I believe you that
Yeah.
it is the pan is correct. But what about other?
I'm just showing
sources?
you. I
Do you
mean,
have
I'm
it?
just saying what I see on my mixer is
Yeah,
that you
mine
were
too.
a little hotter on the left than the right.
Mine too. Yes.
So go ahead and talk, JohnLow.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yeah.
9,
Yeah.
10.
It shows up.
You're about 5 dBs hotter on the
the
left than you
left.
are on the right.
I know, right?
I don't know. So pan to the right, 5 dB
To compensate it.
Yes.
to compensate it.
But here's the thing. The reason why I was having Jeanette try it was because she's on the RØDECaster Duo, and I thought I was hearing her on the left, but I guess not. Go ahead and say something again.
Who, me?
Oh, there you go.
That
Oh,
there?
there. It came in that way for a little bit. Yeah, but hers is completely on the left side.
But you told me I turned it. You
Oh,
told me
that's right. That's right. That's because. Go ahead and turn that back on. That's right. Let's go ahead and turn that back on to the middle.
She's like, "What are you talking about? I'm doing
I
exactly
told-
what you told me to
I-
do."
Yes, exactly. Now turn it back to the middle, and then say something. Your signal looks good.
How are you guys doing
Yeah.
tonight?
Yep, looks good.
Huh.
JohnLow, what's up with yours?
Now I feel left out. I'm
Oh, John, we gotta
hotter
get
on
you
my
together.
left.
Oh, say that again, Jeanette.
I say we gotta get John Low together with his,
Now, is it Zoom? Okay, who's playing the sound effects?
That's me playing the built-in sound effects
Oh.
from Ecamm.
Oh, okay. Okay, Jeanette. I've been trying to tell Jeanette.
It's really low though. Like I can't hear it.
We can hear it pretty
Oh, it's
loud.
pretty loud over
We
here.
can hear
Oh,
it
is
pretty
it?
loud. Because Charles is
I'm over here turning it up.
It's controlled by the control of the sound level slider.
I've
I've
got it on sound effects. I've got it up to 100%, but
Yeah.
I can barely hear it on my side.
That's because you did not route that through to your RØDECaster.
Oh, so I'm just hearing it through your
Yeah.
headphones.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, boy, that was loud.
So yes, you're hearing it from all of us.
I just hear your headphones. I don't hear anybody else's. I just hear your headphones.
I think it may be leaking on my headphones as well.
Yeah, it could be. Okay, so look at Jeanette's setup. Okay, Jeanette, you're good to go there.
Look at Blackpink behind there.
So maybe it's just an Asian thing where headphones leak. I don't know.
I don't know why. Maybe because our heads.
Because it's only the John.
We're all using
Maybe
the
it's a
same.
John or an Asian.
Maybe
thing.
I have mine cranked up too high. I think.
Yours is a 770 DT or a 990?
Well, I'll have the same one, 770,
We all have the same. Yeah.
all close
right.
back. So this is this is typically what happens. You get an extended additional hour of what we do typically on Clubhouse, just troubleshooting audio issues live. And if you're able to join live, you're able to answer a question live, and we'll answer it live as well if we know the answer. If not, we'll research and learn from each other that way, because it's always more fun when we learn together. And so I still don't know why John's audio is different, like the left side only. I'm not sure. What could possibly be the cause of that? Is
That's
Zoom?
tickling your mind, ain't it not? You know,
Well, so let me ask you this, John. So
Which?
your video, John Low. So your video is coming through just your camera, or are you coming through any kind of interface?
the video is coming straight from a USB to a HDMI capture card, which is the
Okay.
China-made capture cards, like the cheap ones.
I got you. So you're not using any kind of interfaces like Ecamm or OBS?
No. Oh yeah. Right now I'm using OBS. As
Oh,
a
it's your
virtual camera.
OBS audio?
Yeah.
No. It's not my audio. OBS audio.
Oh, your audio
because
is piping
my
in directly from RØDECaster
Zoom.
in Zoom.
Yeah, Zoom, and I selected.
But you have
the
both.
chat channel.
Do you have? So But are you using virtual? Are you using virtual OBS, and virtual OBS might already have another audio?
No, OBS virtual doesn't have sound.
Hi, Lalo.
I got you. It's just a video feed.
Yeah, it's just a video feed.
Okay,
So I
so
got you. And you get your RØDECaster set up as your microphone.
Yeah.
So can you share your screen where your Zoom
Okay, hold on.
settings
So
are open?
um, Sure. Do I still sound the same now?
Yes. Yes.
Oh wait,
We're hearing
microphone.
double. Hearing double.
Like double. Yeah.
Do I hear? Do you?
Ah,
do you
now
hear
it's good. Now it's good.
Now you're good.
Okay. So what changed was the microphone. I think it went to RØDECaster multi-track,
Multiple
so USB 1.
Okay, so it's not Zoom, it's not Ecamm, it's your setup.
So
in
do you hear it now?
I
Left
hear like
being
no, we don't hear left
You're
side
level
heavier,
now.
but you're like really
so
loud.
that's
It's almost like double your audio feed.
yeah. Okay, so that's the microphone thing. So if I change that to Pro Chat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
That's
7, 8,
good.
9, 10.
That's good.
Yeah. So is that okay?
Yeah. That sounds
And then
normal.
right now, is my left
No.
higher?
No.
Oh, that's weird.
Lalo, what we're doing right now. Hi, Jason, on Clubhouse. I continue to do this adventure of live streaming it on YouTube. And if you want to watch it, you can go to the link up on top, tap on it, and see us testing out Ecamm Live. As I was saying last week, Lalo may not be in here, but what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the essentially the sound check, and actually only intended for RØDECaster Pro user meetup, to get into YouTube as well. So whatever we do, it's going to be live stream on YouTube and stay on YouTube. So visually you can see things that are happening there as well. So that's what I'm trying to do. A brand new channel. I'm just trying to test out and see how challenging it is to do 2 platforms at the same time. The answer is very challenging. Last week was horrible. This week is less horrible. So there's improvement. And of course, I was also using the Zoom integration beta software of Ecamm to do this, and I crashed a few times while trying to add JohnLow to the stream. And there you go. Oh, we have, hey, look, who's here? Look like Jason is also watching us on YouTube. Who's playing music? Is it me? No, it's somebody else.
It's you. You got a ghost over there.
Must be you.
I would never mess with you on a live stream. That would never happen.
Progress is right,
And
Jason.
then change the screen. Yeah, there you go.
Now we at least solved the issue with JohnLow. JohnLow, can you explain to me again where you said like your mic, but I don't know where
Okay.
you are changing.
I think I understood the problem. Okay, so what happened was that I was playing when you guys were doing the settings and all, and I discovered something on the microphone where if I selected the RØDECaster Pro 2 main multi-track, which is our USB one on the RØDECaster.
Hey John, can I interrupt you?
Sure.
We are on YouTube, so do you want to share your screen?
Oh yeah, sure. I could do that.
Just throwing that out there.
Share.
We're so used to.
Share.
I did change my shirt for the live stream.
Like, oh crap, I can't go on Clubhouse like this. I'm actually on video now. Yeah.
Okay, desktop 2. Let me minimize everything else.
Okay, wait, you're sharing your screen? I need to learn how to do that. Hang on.
I wonder if you could pop it up right in the middle of her Foursquare. Wouldn't that be cool?
I'm
Foursquare.
sure I can. Well, I'm gonna have to add a layout.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let me try to add a new overlay. I mean, not layout. Which is the overlay icon? New image overlay. New animated overlay. What is overlay? New text box. How do I add an overlay?
It'll be a camera feed.
Oh, it's a camera feed. Okay. So new camera overlay, and then change that camera input to JohnLow's screen sharing, which is, what is it named? JohnLow sharing. Oh my gosh, it is JohnLow, so I hope it don't crash. Okay, it didn't. Okay.
It is me, huh?
There you go. Look at that.
But I'm covering Jeanette's
How come
face.
you don't see the window that I'm sharing?
I do, but I override it because I spotlight myself. So
No, he's talking about like he's looking at his
like,
desktop right now, and
okay,
it's
so
not showing the window that he's. Oh, you know why? So the
Why?
only way you can. Okay, hold on. So you have to. Hold on. Where's it at? Advanced. Share sound.
I can also expand this fully, but of course, right now there's nothing on your share screen just yet.
It's in the settings.
Now you can show
Oh,
your screen.
So
too.
go to yeah, here, let me do this.
Oh my gosh. Okay, we're
Share
gonna let me see
individual
my
share,
computer is gonna
augment
explode or not.
share.
That's gonna be 6 user.
Hold on, let's see. Share.
Do you see the screen now?
CPU
All windows
load. Okay, I
Nope.
only see the other screen.
So Charles, what are you looking at when it comes to the share screen?
So
It's just a
here's
laptop,
what.
two screens, two
Okay.
keys.
So now can you see my settings screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so in order to, when you share your screen, if you're sharing Zoom, if you want the Zoom window to show, you have
Yeah.
to go into your settings. So if we go
Okay.
into like I clicked video settings, I go into share screen, and you have to enable share all windows from an application.
Oh, this is a Zoom feature?
This is a Zoom feature. So he was trying to share a Zoom,
Zoom
window to show us what
Oh.
he was doing with his microphone, but by default, Zoom won't do that. You have to enable it because typically you wouldn't want to show your Zoom windows.
I only
but
see your club
in
deck
the-
window also, Charles.
Oh, you don't see? Oh, well, what? Hold on.
I thought that is an eCam thing, Charles.
No. Well, you can do it in eCam. Well, maybe. You know what? I may not be able to do it because I'm doing Zoom through eCam. But okay, so let me do this way. Windows.
Should I try now?
options, Live demo.
Yeah, go ahead and try it.
Turn on live demo.
Oh, now I'm seeing your eCam.
Yeah, now you're seeing my eCam.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah,
I do this, now you see my Zoom.
Ah, you're doing it through eCam now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing it through eCam. This
Okay,
is
so
more
this is
reliable.
where you do it. Okay, show him.
So you would go
Okay,
into share
oops, sorry.
screen.
Uh-huh.
You would go into share screen, and then
Uh-huh.
under share applications, you want to share all windows from an application.
Yep.
You got it?
Share all
And
windows from
then-
an application. Yes, I did.
Yep. And then you should be good.
Show all sharing options even. So let's try.
Yeah,
that.
you could turn that on as well.
Okay. I'll take over the share.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't sharing. I was just eCamming.
He was just using his camera. Okay, now let's see.
It's still not doing it.
Oh yeah. It's sharing
You might
only-
be, yeah, you might be better off. It may just not want to let you show your Zoom.
Okay.
Oh there. Yeah, I saw that. Whatever you
Yeah,
drag
you
there.
saw the browser,
Oh, but not
right?
Yeah,
but you
but
don't
not
see the Zoom.
Zoom.
So
Okay.
I understand what Charles is trying to say. But I can share it the other way. I mean, I'm on my OBS. I could
Yeah.
just
Okay.
see how
Yes.
fast things are. Hold on. I'll stop my share.
Okay. And then
Alright,
just use your
scene
camera, right?
2, yeah. Screen capture. Instead
So
of
many
win-
buttons you have to click.
display.
You know, if you had eCam, you'd only have to click twice and you'd be able to do that. Just saying.
Because I'm not ready for it.
Look, Jason
I
said
didn't-
you guys look great. The video feed is amazing and the video quality is great. Thank you,
No, right?
Jason. We're
I
using
hope-
eCam. By the way,
I wanted to say that we go to the same facial parlor as Jude Law or Tom Cruise or something. But yeah, I think yours works better.
Oh, Lord.
Sorry, guys.
I don't want to have to do any switching. I just turn on active camera so you guys will talk.
So if you're wondering why
settings.
you should have Ecamm instead of OBS, notice how long it's taking him just to share a screen on OBS.
Right.
Oh, there you go. We're seeing it
Hey, there we go.
Do you want it bigger?
now. We're seeing it now.
Let's do it bigger.
Yeah, make
All
it.
right. There you go.
Okay.
So-
So your audio. Oh, okay. So this whole time I was
All this for
trying
the
to
audio.
ask you, where are you talking about? You said you changed your microphone, but you still didn't tell me you were changing it inside Zoom setting. I was trying to figure out, where are you changing? Are you changing on your RØDECaster or what? Okay, so in Zoom
So from
audio
the moment,
setting.
yeah. So from the moment that you said that I've got like the left channel was on, I was all the time on this multi-track thingy. Right.
Okay.
I was actually fascinated with this thing. Use specific audio input channel.
Oh.
And then you can select the channels.
Oh, I see.
But that doesn't explain why it changed.
Multi-channel.
I think what happened is the fact that
Yes, it
RØDECaster
does.
Pro 2 made multi-track. That's the one that affected the whole entire thing.
I think I know
Well,
what
what I
happened.
do have is I do have mix minors on my RØDECaster as well in terms of like the computer audio. So that's why maybe I don't know why you're still hearing feedback though.
But can you hear us now?
I can hear
Okay,
you.
all right.
Yeah.
So, when you have the multiple channel turned on, did you turn specifically which channel on? Did you uncheck the ones that you don't need?
No, I did not. Everything was on.
Okay, so like right now, but it didn't change. Oh
Yeah,
is it
just like
because-
right now. So is my left channel still
No,
louder?
so it must just be a toggle thing. Once you switch, it was not doing what's supposed to do, but it is doing it now. But technically, we should be hearing you twice though, John, because you're coming through channel 1 and 2. You're also coming through channel 3, or if you're using mic 1. You see? Because on multi-channel, we're taking all 16 channels. The first 2 channels are your main output, and the third channel is your microphone 1. So if you have all those checked, we're hearing you twice. So maybe go into the 16 channel. I don't know whether it's taking effect now, or do you have to quit out of your setting window? for it
maybe
to
I
take
got to
effect?
quit out of it. So is it taking effect now?
I
1,
don't
2, 3,
hear-
4, 5, 6, 7.
Do you still
So-
have your music mode on, or not music mode? The musicians.
Oh yeah, it's off. You're right.
There you go.
There you
Now
go.
I'm hearing. Okay, now while you're doing this, let's go through this. Go to your 16
1, 2, 3, 4,
channel.
5.
Go to your 16 channels. Turn off everything but 1 and 2.
Oh, clear selection. Everything on 1 and 2.
Okay, now close, save. Okay,
Yeah.
now you're good. Because we're hearing your microphone that comes in through channel 3 as a left channel, because it's a mono channel, it's our default go to the left. Now try it.
1, 2, 3, 4,
There
5,
you
6,
go.
7, 8, 9, 10.
There you go. That's word celebration.
Now he can sleep.
Now we know what's going on. Wow, this is
But in
amazing.
terms of how we all should be using is RØDECaster Pro 2 chat. So
This is the reason why we should be doing YouTube also. Because can you imagine how much longer it needs, this process will be taking if no visuals involved? I think it would be taking a lot longer. Right?
right.
Oh, I need to
Give it up for success.
Yay! Yay!
Eureka.
Okay, so that's cool though. That's cool that we are able to utilize multiple tracks.
Yeah, Zoom. When I look at that one, I was like, oh, that's fascinating. But then again, I was like thinking, what are the use cases for something like that to happen?
Like this. And of course, when you are, so if you were to have left it, so we just learned something new. We by accident, because of you exploring, which is why I always say learning from other learners is the best way to learn, because if we don't know something, we explore it. And now if we're patient enough, we get the result of finding out what the issue was. It technically wasn't an issue. It was an issue for us because I hear him louder on the left. But the capability of the Zoom audio functionality is now we learn it. Like now I know if I just want to send one channel to Zoom, I can do that now.
Yeah, it was when you were explaining it earlier just now, and I was looking at your menu on Zoom,
Yeah.
and I was like, where's that same option that I have on my and yours don't have? Then I realized, oh, it only detects the interface that has multi-channel output, and it was split, and then that option comes up for you to select which channel you
How
want.
hard is it for you to show that to me again?
No, it's not difficult.
Okay,
but
let's see if we can, because I want to see where.
Well, it's OBS, so yeah.
Right.
Wait, Charles,
So-
are you showing his sharing too?
No,
Boy,
this
confusing
mine.
me. Okay, all right.
I'm simulcasting.
So in audio,
So right now it's in RØDECaster Pro 2 chat, right? And that's no multi-channel
yeah,
because the microphone doesn't have microphone. But if I were to change to say the
your input,
RØDECaster main
microphone meaning
multi-
your input. Yeah.
this option comes out. Use specific audio input channel. You see that?
Yeah.
So if I were to select
Yes.
it, and then it disappears.
Yeah. So it detected if you have a multi-channel, you can choose which channel you want to come in. So
That's
that's a really good learning because that tells us that if you have a RØDECaster, which going back to RØDECaster, if you have a RØDECaster Pro 2, in fact, all the RØDECasters, I think, connected via USB, you are able to specify whether or not your RØDECaster is sending out through USB multiple channels or multi-track or just stereo. And it will say so in your input and output. It'll tell you whether it's a RØDECaster Pro, if it's a RØDECaster Pro 2, RØDECaster Pro 2.
You want to show that on the
stereo.
screen?
Oh, yeah, that's true. It would be harder for me to do because I don't know how to do it. It's much easier to tell other people to do it. So,
No, ain't it not like you're showing your RØDECaster, not your screen, right?
oh yeah, that's true. Okay, you're talking about this screen. I thought you meant
Yeah.
like this, the audio. So what I was going to show is also here in your audio system preferences, right? You can go to your sound, and in here you get to see if you have multi-track turned on. Your RØDECaster Pro 2 main will turn into multi-track instead of what did I do? Instead of okay, hang on. Where was my screen?
Because you're
share?
sharing your
What was I sharing? No. Okay, I'll try this. I'm confused now. Okay, I'm sharing this, but I'm gonna need to change the app. Ooh. This is not fun. I'm gonna change it to system settings. So now, where's my system settings window amongst all that? Okay, here it is. You see multi-track is turned on, is because I have multi-track turned on. So what John was alluding to earlier was if I were to change it here in the settings, where do I do it? So I can tap on here and go into the settings and what is it? Outputs,
Systems,
I think.
Output?
Oh, is it system?
No, you're right. I think it's
Output and then multi-track. Here's a learning opportunity. And because I have it off, multi-track turned off, meaning it's only doing send stuff in stereo. No, I actually have multi-track turned on, didn't I? Oh no, this is wrong. I need to go to USB. There you go. USB. No, that is still not right.
It's the pre-fader.
Where is it? You all help me. Routing? Routing USB 1? Yeah. No. Main mix. Where is it? Okay, let's learn together. Come on. Where is it? System? Maybe it's in system, you were right. No, I don't see it.
No.
If y'all find it first, let me know. Output and then multi-track, and we should be turning it USB connection. where is it? There's isn't an option. Oh, maybe because I'm using it. No, mine was showing up as multi-track, right? So why do you turn? Oh, multi-track recording is disabled. Recording is disabled. So this is for recording. So when you record on board on your RØDECaster Pro, multi-track is not turned on here. But USB, I should be able to have the option to turn that on and off. Post fader, maybe do I do pre-fader and then bypassing processing? Oh no, I don't want to apply that. USB. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. Now I got it. I have it already on. That's why it is post, because you get to choose with multi-track, you get to choose post fader or pre-fader. What you're sending, the signal, the multi-track signal going to a computer, is it post fader or pre-fader? Post fader means your slider your fader would actually affect the sound. And if it is pre-fader, that means all the fader won't affect it. It will just send over as unity. So if I turn it off, I don't want to because I don't know how much it's going to mess up my system.
I'll turn it off for you.
If I if I turn it off, what you'll see is in here, it's going to turn into RØDECaster Pro main stereo. So in USB, you can turn on or off multi-track. If it's off, it's just doing stereo, which means it's coming through only channel 1 and 2. What led us to this? What led us to this?
I think I know why. I think I know why we are confused. I think prior to this release, this firmware, there is a physical thing, multi-track or non-multi-track.
Okay. So it's show as a list instead of just USB on off. Okay.
Yes, that's how I remember configuring mine. And then that option is no longer there. And to turn it off, you literally just go into the pre-fader off.
Oh my gosh.
Or on. So that's confusing.
Speaking of confusing.
Yeah.
Charles. So Charles also have Ecamm. So that's why he's doing all this stuff.
Well, so I'm sitting here trying to figure out. So I'm live streaming right now, but I'm trying to figure out how I can take
blurry.
your. Well, yeah, because
it's also like looping.
Well, that's because I'm sharing a screen. So there we go. Now it looks right.
Yeah.
But on my live feed, here in a second, so now it's just me. I'm trying to figure out how I could add your feed how I could live stream
on both sides
the same meeting. So if we're both live
on both our channels, separate channels,
how does that work?
I
mean, it's fine if it's just two of us, but
but you couldn't earlier,
So I can add individuals. So I have the three of us now. Of course,
could you not
I can't
add me?
you because I could not add you, but then I can't see you on screen.
Oh, but if I have me on screen,
but then how do you? You would have to. I wonder if you just do the auto layout on your side. Just do the auto layout. Don't use any of your.
I have been using auto layout. So this is me. You this, and could you in Zoom?
So I could switch to that.
Yeah, but I'm gonna switch to you now so that I can see you full. Okay, hang on. But I want to see if the picture its quality is softer. It's softer. I think, and also I feel like I'm an animated GIF right now. I just do.
I'm trying to figure out how you could do this. How we could both have our own layouts and live streaming to our own respective channels.
We can't because I can't send you me independently.
That's true.
Yeah, and somebody asked for it today on the Ecamm beta forum. They ask if they could decide what to send to the guest, not what to send out, not the programming feed, but what picture to send to you. I guess I could do a screen share of my face.
Hold on. No. Hold on. I'll pull a JohnOng. Hold on. Let me go to Gal. Okay, so no, you do your layout.
Okay.
I got it. I figured it out. So you do your foregrid.
Okay.
And then spotlight yourself.
I have already been spotlighting myself.
Oh, why is
this
it
whole
not
time
showing?
on?
Showing.
I think
mean,
you can spotlight the person yourself. Can you not in your main Zoom meeting?
No, but yes, but because I'm doing the 4-up right now, my feed is actually my program feed that I'm sending out to you.
Right. Okay. Understood.
Yeah.
Why is it not? Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay.
By the way, I should
Okay,
add my
so-
eCam affiliate link on this YouTube channel. So go
You
to the
should.
comments below
So
and tap
now,
on my
if
eCam
I
link.
Oh, make
go
that go.
here
Okay.
and I do eCam Live Zoom.
Oh, this works.
Yeah, so I'm trying to if like I said, I'm going to pull a JohnOng, where I'm screen capturing How do I need
Do
to
it live.
pop you? I need to pop you out. I am doing it live.
I know. That's is that synonymous to pulling a JohnOng? Just do it.
Right, yeah. Let's see. Custom.
JohnOng, your support Ko-Fi that one.
No.
Yeah.
Do a QR code.
Do a QR code for my Ko-fi link. Okay, I will. Like add this with the Ko-fi link. Okay.
Yeah. So if people were to watch on YouTube, I think mostly they're going to be
Easier.
on the desktop,
Okay. Is it?
and then they just use the phone and just scan.
I
the
will.
QR
I mean,
code.
regardless, it would be easier if I have it there. If it covers.
Well,
everybody.
if they are watching YouTube on their phone, then it's difficult
Yeah.
because they have no.
But then they can
device
just go to
scan.
the comments area and tap on the Ko-fi.
Oh,
the
does it
Ko-fi
come
link.
out in the comments straight away? Did you do the stream that when you press that, it adds into the comment as well
No.
on YouTube?
No, but I could. I could put it in.
Yeah,
I
you
could put the
could.
Ko-fi link in the chat right now. Then it will
Yeah,
show up
in
in
the
the chat.
chat. Yeah,
Even though
but
I
you
don't
got to
want
type,
to,
right?
I gotta type. But I can do a shortcut stream deck. Oh my god,
Yeah, there you
this
go.
is trippy. Ooh,
You want to make it even trippier?
what?
I
You're
can
gonna
try.
do it? Ah,
I mean, why not?
oh,
Let me see.
it's gonna explode.
Jenna,
Oh,
you
it's not
confused yet?
working.
Yeah.
I don't know how that's definitely something that they need to solve for, because I'm sitting here on my own live stream and I can't recreate.
The layout.
Well,
Oh, that's not. A
yeah,
link.
I mean, I would either have to be removed from John's live
Yeah.
stream so I can do whatever I want. Yeah, that's kind of a problem.
John is not sending you a JohnOng individual camera.
Hey,
invite.
look. Self promotion.
There you go.
Self promotion. Oh gosh. Well, anyway, I think this is great. I think next week's gonna be better, hopefully. But we learned something though. We learned something. Now, before we go though, Jeanette, do you have any question? We neglected to ask you. You asked for the video link to get onto Zoom, and then I didn't ask you what question you might ask.
I feel a very
just wanted
late
your
night
thought.
coming on again with a
No.
very MacBook Airish problem. That's what I,
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
what I
Go
feel.
ahead.
Charles says the singer has 2 songs in her file.
Do you have any questions for us before we go?
Well, we definitely have to finish.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I can do what you said.
Yeah.
With take the SD card,
Yeah.
for now. And then that would be like a great solution.
Right. Until we get your software, because we don't want to wait forever to get your show backed up. So
Right.
my suggestion was to, oh my gosh, I'm trippy. What is going on? You guys, okay, I'm just going to turn it to me and Jeanette. I know Jeanette's not going to pull a JohnOng on me. So,
I don't even know how to do it.
So again, I said that earlier. I'm gonna take the input from these two, from John and Charles. If Charles would change back to him, I'm asking her to just pop her micro SD card out, and then use a card reader, plug into the computer, and then copy from the micro SD card the shows over to her computer. That way, she has a show backup before we need to create more space, delete more files, before we can install the operating system, before we can then install Rode Central. So that would be a quick solve for now.
Quick question. Is your external hard drive that you have right now, do you know what kind of hard drive it is?
You want to see it?
Yay!
If you can.
And maybe you can instruct her to copy what over herself, like all her download folder or something, we're slowly panning over. I'm going to give her all the screen so that she can slowly turn over. It's over on that side. It's a slow pan, very dramatic. Where is it?
Okay.
Where is it?
See a corner of something.
Like a red cable?
That's okay. So don't worry about that. So is it a USB-A connection?
Are you still hearing us? Oh, she's really soft.
Yes.
Oh, there. Okay.
It is a USB-A connection?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So that's probably one of the problems is that I was having is it was transferring so
slowly.
Which is not a big deal. It's just, it means that you need to do stuff before you go to bed.
Now,
let it just run all night.
What about Charles? What about we get her to get the drive that she was going to get anyway, the T7?
Yeah,
from
I mean
Walmart.
that would definitely. I mean, she's going to need the space because she's going to fill up the external hard drive that she has now
very quickly
with just what's. Oh gosh, yeah. Like I didn't even realize how much. Like I was just looking at the downloads and I was like, okay, that's a lot, but at least it's just in downloads. I never imagined that she would have multi-gig files on her desktop.
Download. Desktop. So you're targeting the desktop, not the download folder.
The downloads is done.
Oh, okay.
That's already done.
Got it.
But then I got to the desktop and I was like, holy shamoles, like there's still not enough room on here. I just moved everything out of downloads into here.
Yeah.
And I thought I would have enough room. And then I go back in and I was like,
nope.
Oh,
there's more.
There's just as much on the desktop as there was in downloads. Okay, well that's.
Should we find out what size her?
It's a so it's I didn't go into the folders. But there's folders of files, and there may be folders upon folders upon folders. I didn't dare look in them. I was like, I don't even want to know. I just want to try to get this moved. But I tell you what, if you can share your screen real quick, I'll show you because you need to be able to hit. I couldn't hit a keyboard command. That's why I couldn't do it.
Okay.
You do that because she's showing her desktop. I don't want it to be live streamed just in case if there's stuff we don't want to show. But
yeah, I'm turned to me, so yeah.
Okay. JohnLow, what are you doing?
Taking selfies.
Wait. Amelia. I just accidentally turned that to her. But while you do that, I'm just gonna maybe wrap up on the live stream. Well, I guess it's part of the troubleshooting.
Well, so yeah, I mean, there's nothing. It's not going to show anything. I already know what's there. It's not going to show anything sensitive.
no, I meant like I don't know if it's yeah. Go ahead and finish this thing, in case people are curious to find out.
Yeah. So just go ahead and share your screen, Jeanette, when you're ready.
That's
Hello, Dundee.
the bottom, right?
Yes, it's at the bottom of your show. Just click share and share entire.
Oh yes.
Share desktop 1 or 2 if you have to.
Dundee, we're about to wrap up tonight, but we also have the Zoom link in the chat if you wanted to join us on Zoom.
Or you can join us on YouTube.
Or watch
Okay.
the live feed on double click to enter full screen mode. Or join watch the YouTube live stream with the link that's up on top of
There
this
we
room
go.
that's pinned.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so open up Finder. She never has just one thing open, let me tell you. Open up Finder.
Yeah, I don't want to share that. The desktop live stream on YouTube is no fun. No. I guess I could pixelate it because you can do that too. While you go through that, you can actually add pixelation like this onto an area that you don't want exposed. Okay, but how do I move it? I thought I could move it. Pixel. Oh, there you go. Oh,
Okay.
Okay, now go to desktop.
Okay.
Now on the top left file where it says legal plus federal, I want you to just click on it one time.
The top left that says what?
The top left file.
Oh. Okay, right here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Click on it one time just to select it, and then hit Command A.
Command and the letter A, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Oh gosh, you've got all your keyboard shortcuts different than standard. Okay, so let's do this. Let me figure out a different way to do this. Go up to edit.
Okay.
And once you open edit, hit select all.
Okie dokie. So they're all highlighted.
Okay. Now, do you see a key on your keyboard that says option?
Yes.
Okay. So what I want you to do is hold option and click and drag all those files into your Rose G drive. So just hold option, click and hold the files and drag them into the Rose G drive.
One by one or all in
No, it'll move them all. Just hold option and click on one of the selected files, but when you click, hold it and drag it onto the Rose G.
Okay, gotcha.
I have a comment. She shouldn't have to hold down option because it's on a different partition, so it will copy no matter what. It's on a different drive.
but we don't want to copy. We want to move.
Oh, I see.
but it's not, her keyboard shortcuts are all messed up.
So it's like,
I don't know what happened to her keyboard because like she's going into expose when it should do nothing.
so it's essentially it's deleting and moving and deleting, moving.
Yeah, it's
into
moving instead of
the
copying.
external. Okay.
Yeah. But this was the problem that I ran into, is that her keyboard shortcuts are all wonky. Something that
Not sure.
do you
she's
use
done it.
any? So let me ask you this: do you use any keyboard shortcuts for like any of your live streaming or anything that you do?
No, not really.
Okay, here's what I want you to do. Go up to the Siri icon in the upper right corner of your desktop.
Okay.
Click that. Or no, I'm sorry, not Siri. The search. I'm sorry. The search icon next to it. The little magnifying glass next to the Siri. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry.
Spotlight. Okay.
Okay, and now I want you to type in keyboard.
Okay.
I'm waiting for it to... Okay, go ahead and click that top option or hit return.
A little slow.
And then go to shortcuts.
Okay.
And then restore defaults. You may get a pop-up window. I'm not sure.
Looks like it's done it.
Mm-hmm.
Did it do it?
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Okay, so try this. Press and hold the option key.
Okay.
It's still doing it. I don't know why it's doing that. It's so weird. I don't know why your shortcuts are so... Your window, it shouldn't expose the desktop when you hit option. Unless it's just something specific with...
And so
I
when
wouldn't think it would
she, so your option key is the key next to your command key, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it looks like a
Like a down.
like upside. Yeah. Yep. Because John, if you press option, nothing happens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Something's...
Something is
I didn't-
assigned to it. Like it is it expose? It's show desktop. It's what it is.
It's show desktop. But that's set to F11.
Oh,
I think this is a...
Hmm.
If it's set a copy...
Maybe she
Okay,
just,
hold on.
yeah.
Here we go. It is a different... So on...
Different computer.
See, I've never had a Mac. I've never had a MacBook Air, so I've always had regular Macs, and it is actually a different command. That's really weird. Okay, so I've never known Mac to have a different keyboard layout, but I guess I learn something every day. Okay, so go ahead and close out the settings window.
Okay.
Okay, now I want you to hold down Command and click and drag all those files into rows G. Hold down Command and then click and drag.
All right. Crashed again.
Let's see. Up to the same volume you can also use.
I crashed
So
again.
hold Command Option V. So press Command Option V.
So command button, option button, and then letter V button.
Yes. Press Command Option V all together.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And now go into your Rose G drive.
Okay.
And then scroll down.
Keep
You
holding.
should see.
those-
No. You don't have to keep holding. You can let go.
Okay.
Scroll in that box until you see a folder. There's backup. Keep going. Scroll down. Files from desktop. Go back up. I just saw it. There's a folder in there called Files from Desktop. See, I tried to keep it somewhat organized.
Thank you.
So double click and go into that. And then right click.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are we still on subject?
Just click outside of
Yes.
this to get out of that menu. There you go. And then hit Command V.
Okay.
Still not doing it. It did something else. You may just have to copy all the files over there. Go back to your desktop
Yeah.
and just drag them all to.
Just
You may not be able to move them. You may have to copy them all.
copy then delete later.
I can't hear you now, John. Maybe you're just in Clubhouse.
No. It was me. My eCam crashed again. I think I discovered a bug, but I think copy it to your drive and then come back and delete. That would be the way to do it.
Yeah, that's what you're going to have to do. You're just going to have to copy everything from your desktop into that folder that I made in your Rose G drive.
Mm-hmm.
And then once it gets all copied, you're going to have to go on your desktop and delete.
Is it something that you want to get started? Are you able to start, or do you know how to select all, open your desktop folder, do select all, and then drag that over to your Rose D drive?
I'm not quite sure.
Okay, so go back to your
yeah.
desktop. This won't take but a second
Okay.
to at least get it started.
Mm-hmm.
Go up to edit. Or, excuse me, click on any one of those files first.
Okay.
Go to edit.
All right.
Select all.
Okay.
And then go back to edit. Copy 27 items. See, it doesn't seem like a lot, but just wait. Go to, you say, oh, it's only 27. How bad could it be? Go into the Rose G drive, into that Files from Desktop folder. And Glenn, if you're still watching, we are doing a live stream where we are helping a RØDECaster user make room on her Mac to update her
Operating system
and
so that she can install Rode Central.
Yes.
Yeah. Yep. So, okay. So now that we're in here, I want you to go just click right here in the center of the screen, just so I can make sure that this is good. Okay. Now, once you've done that, go up to edit.
Okay.
and paste 27 items.
All right, something's happening.
It's copying right now.
Yeah. Now, watch. Preparing to copy. See, we said 27. We're up to 900.
The 27 items
17.
selected, but there are multiple items inside the folders. So
Oh, it keeps going. Wait, we're only at 2,800 now. It keeps going.
I'm gonna Kenneth, welcome. There is a YouTube link up on top. That's what's different at Kenneth from Clubhouse. We are troubleshooting some stuff on Zoom with Ecamm Live, and that's what Charles is doing that. But I'm gonna wrap up the room so that we don't wait and not being able to see it. However, all of you who are watching or listening to this replay on Clubhouse, congratulations. You can also do this. Tap on that link. You don't have to listen to the replay on Clubhouse anymore. You can actually watch the replay on this channel. So tap on the link that's in the pinned link. You will be able to watch the entire video. That is both the RØDECaster user meetup room as well as the soundcheck room, both of them. So over 2 hours of that. We're going to continue to learn how to do this. I'm going to continue to learn how to do this live streaming on both YouTube and Clubhouse for the foreseeable future, next several weeks. I will. I'm glad I actually get to see. Look, I only have one feed. Oh no, I can't do that. Can you? So I want to see you all one last time. Yeah. Get out of your fancy pants. There you go, Charles. So that I can see you all.
I've got to figure out how to do this. How we can both have I just want to be able to share your layout. Like I don't even care about having my own layout. I want to be able to share your layout without
but replacing
messing everything up.
Yeah, replacing yourself with that. I don't know. Anyway, so
can you
we
use your can you use the other how many monitors you've got, Charles?
2.
Yeah, so would the other panel be used for screen grab so that you can strip it out? Not elegant, but
Can't do that. It messes it up.
oh, does
We
it?
tried that already. I tried to JohnOng it earlier, and that doesn't work.
because
That's what we're going to call
whenever
it,
he
the
does
JohnOng
that,
method.
because when he does that, well, you
Yeah, that's why OBS works. You see.
Ha ha ha! Funny guy.
Obvious.
Funny guy.
we are going to wrap this up now. Hopefully, we will get to do this again next several weeks, and hopefully, I get better at it. But here's the thing: whether or not you're watching us on from Clubhouse link to watch this video, or you just discovered this yourself, still running Clubhouse room. Yes, this is what John said earlier,
Yeah.
or you found this on YouTube. This is what we do. We essentially record and live stream the whole process of learning, either sharing information or people ask questions and we try to tackle it. You saw in some of the discovery earlier, we learned how using Zoom with a multi-track mixer can do in this Zoom input setting, what they call microphone input setting. If you have multi-track interface, you can actually choose which track you want to choose. So we learned something new. So anyway, we're going to continue to do this upcoming weeks. Good to have you here. If you stay that long, you can always fast forward. You can also double speed it all the way through. Appreciate you all. Thanks, especially those who are on screen. Thank you all so much. Thanks, Jeanette, Charles, John, and those of you in the Clubhouse as well. We'll see you next time. Bye.
John, real quick. Did he go already?